Tonight at 10, the detailed expenses of every MP are likely to be made public for the first time. The BBC learns of the move on the day Parliament is forced to publish the list of allowances which MPs can claim for their second homes. And those allowances include £10,000 for a new kitchen. We'll have the details. Also tonight, on the eve of the Queen's visit to Heathrow, a security breach as a man scales the perimeter fence. Gold and oil hit record highs and the dollar slumps amid new fears about the global economy. The man who reappeared 5 years after apparently drowning admits deception. And Terry Pratchett, diagnosed with Alzheimer's, donates £500,000 to boost research.
Because I wanted to fight the bloody disease. It was very simple. I mean, it was a sheer vicarious sense of I want to hit back in some way.
In BBC London News, a man's jailed for life for the execution-style killing of a pregnant woman. And investigations failed to reveal why confidential patient records were found in a country lane.
Good evening. The detailed expenses of every Member of Parliament are likely to be made public for the first time. The BBC has learned that the House of Commons is likely to open the books, faced with a ruling under the Freedom of Information Act. Today, they were forced to reveal the payments that MPs can claim for their second homes. And the list includes a £10,000 allowance for a new kitchen. Let's join Nick Robinson, our political editor at Westminster.
For years, MPs have fought to keep private that which they think should stay private, exactly how much they spend and on what, to kit out their second homes and to go about their business as our representatives. But it looks increasingly clear tonight that MPs now realise they're facing defeat. Never knowingly undersold, John Lewis boasts that it's good value, but then normally it's not the taxpayer paying the bill. Today saw publication of a previously secret guide to the maximum MPs can claim in expenses. For a TV set, it says the price should be £750. For a rug, the maximum price £300, and a new kitchen, £10,000.
Because do we have to pay for that?
Yes, that's what taxpayers pay for MPs to get in their second home.
Well, they're lucky, aren't they?
They need a second home in London to be near their work, and so it's reasonable.
The publication of the John Lewis list of acceptable MPs' expenses is just the latest embarrassment for members of Parliament, many of whom are now telling me that they are being made to feel as if they're crooks. This story, though, won't stop there. The powerful all-party committee of MPs, chaired by the Speaker, is now coming to the view that this story will only be complete when every MP publishes all their expenses for the past few years.
Of course we accept the outrage. We accept the loss of public trust and public confidence. Our job as the Speaker's Committee is to get that back, and that's what we're going to do.
One way to do that would be just to publish all the expenses of all the MPs and have done with it, wouldn't it?
The Speaker's Commission rules nothing in and nothing out.
The Speaker and his committee have been advised that they have no legal grounds to appeal against a recent ruling ordering them to publish the expenses of 14 high-profile MPs, including the Prime Minister and David Cameron. Soon, Freedom of Information requests will flood in for every MP. Instead of dragging out the process for years, the Speaker's committee looks set to invite all MPs to publish and be damned.
Clearly, the way in which the MPs' expenses have been organised, it's accumulated in ad hoc fashion over many, many years. It needs a complete revamp. We need to start again and build a system that is transparent, that makes sense and that re-establishes public confidence in the work that MPs do on their behalf.
Some at Westminster are sure to object, some may demand a vote. But tonight, the resistance of many to openness looks to be coming to an end. The Speaker's Committee have been advised, I've been told, that in theory they could drag their feet for up to 2 decades before every MP's expenses were published. That, though they know, would ruin this place's reputation. So there will be a call for the expenses to be published. This list will go as the expenses system is scrapped. There is a rub, though. MPs will demand either a higher salary or a £160 daily allowance simply for attending this place. There are no easy solutions to a revolution caused by transparency.
Nick, thank you very much. Nick Robinson, our political editor there.